Good afternoon, students. Now, today we will see the next program using for loop. And the question is you have to accept n numbers from the user and display the maximum number using for loop. Means what? You will be accepting first a particular limit. So it can be 3, 4, or 5. Once you accept that number, then you will go on accepting that many number of times the different types of numbers from the user, and you have to display the maximum number from the given n numbers. Now how you will do this? So first, here in PPT I'll share you the logic. So here you can see we have to display the maximum of n numbers, right? Then we have to write input statement, enter the value of n. So what will be this n? This n will be the limit. For limit we are going to use it. Now once you get the limit, you have to take one new variable that is called as max, and in this max variable you are going to initialize it to 0. Now why 0? Because it should have some default value, that's why we are giving it as 0. Now here we will take for I is equal to 1 to limit. Limit means what? This limit whatever you have accepted. Okay, that limit we have taken here. So this is limit, the value which you have taken here. Now after this, you have to give here print message. Now you might be thinking, why print? Because what I want the user should get the message, enter first number, enter second number, enter third number, and so on. So for that reason, to just display the message, I will have written here print enter. I will be printing the value of I, and the value of, means in quotation mark, number word will be printed. After that, I am going to use one more time input statement. Now if you will notice in this input, I have given here quotation marks and a message is displayed. But if you will see this, here I have written only input and number. What is the reason? I don't want to display any message, just I want the user to type a number in front of this message. That's why I have written only input number. Now after taking the number, what I have to check is I have to calculate the maximum number. Now for that, I will use if statement. If max means this value, I have stored initial value as 0. So if max is less than the input number, if yes, then your max is going to change. If it is less, then whatever will be the value of your number, that will be given to your max. That's why we are writing here max equals to number. Only this much is to be done. And here we end with our for loop. Now outside the for loop, we have to just display the maximum number. So we have to just write here print maximum number is max, because the answer is stored in variable max. And here we end with our program. Now let us see the dry run children of this program. I have shown, suppose for example, I have taken limit as 5. So what will be the value of I? 1 to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Correct. So when I value is 1, I am going to get the message input number. So that time, suppose I have entered number 10. Then checking is done here. If max is less than number, right? So here, if 0 is less than 10. Why 0? Because initially. So here I'll write value of max. Initially value of max is 0. Correct. So 0 is less than 10. So whether this is true, so it is true. Correct. It is yes. So now here max will become 10. So the value of max will change from 0 to 10. So value of max will become here 10. Correct. Now when your I is 2, that time number I have taken as 5. Second time I will give value as 5. Now that 5 will be compared with my max value. Now what is the max value here? 10. So here I am going to check whether 10 is less than 5. Is it less? No. So if it is not less, then there is no change in max. Because what I am writing, max equals to number. But when? If this is true, then only. If this is false, here it will be no change. Correct? So here, what is to be written? No change. No change. Why no change? Because it is no. Now when I is 3, I have entered number as 12. So here 10 is less than 12. Yes, 10 is less than 12. So now what will happen? Max equals to number. So what is the value of max? Max value is 10 and value of n is 12. So here max value will change from 10 to 12. Then I value became 4. Then next time I am going to input here as 60. So here it will check whether 12 is less than 16. Again the output is yes. So if it is yes, my max will change. So now my max will change from 12 to 16. So value stored in max will become now 16. Now value of I is 5 and suppose the user has entered the value as 7. So what will happen here? 60 is less than 7? No. So if no, then there is no change in the value. So there will be no change, right? So max value will remain this only. So after this loop will stop. Okay. So here stop, or I will write here loop stops. So when loop stops, it will come out of your loop and on the next line it will print the maximum number is. Now what is stored in this? 60. So output will be 60. So have you understood this? So now you have to take screenshot of this and you have to write the dry run in the same way in your notebook. So before that, let us see all this practically. Okay, so we will go in QBasic and check whether we are going to get such type of output. So let us check it. So what I did, I have copied the program here. Just one change I did, children, here. I wrote here for better understanding, enter the limit. So in the beginning only I am going to ask the limit to the user. So user is going to give the limit and I will give the variable name as limit so that I can understand and remember it properly. So here what I did, max equals to 0 I have taken and now my for loop. So for I is equal to 1 to limit, this limit. Then inside that I am writing print enter I. So what is going to happen? Enter is going to print the word as it is. Okay. And then the value of I. That is value of I is what? 1. That will be printed. Okay. And then it is going to do checking. So what I will do? We will share both program and code simultaneously. So let us run this and check what is the output. So now I'm pressing F5 to check the output and let us see here. I'll just move it. So I hope you are seeing the question this side, and this is your output window. So here it is asking enter the limit. So I am giving here limit as 5. After this it is asking me enter one number. Now why this one is coming? See here, I have written enter. Okay, this is written in quotation marks. So enter word is printed as it is. Then from where one I got, one is the value of I, because I am printing enter first. So that's why one. Otherwise, I will not remember how many numbers I have to enter, right? That's why we are giving the message. Enter I number. Enter and number are in quotation mark. So they are printed as it is. And I is not in quotation mark. Hence, the value of I, whatever value is stored in your I, that is printed. So here in the beginning, I will give 10. So as I have told you, your max is equal to 0 initially. And here only I will show you. See here, 1 minute. I will draw a shape here. Okay. And the name of this shape is max. This is your max variable. For your better understanding, I am writing it. I'll change the color of my pen. Okay. Now, initially, max value is 0. Okay. So, here I have taken it 0. Now, what will happen, children? If you see, I have given the value here 10. Now, I will press here enter key. So after pressing enter key, it is going to give me enter second number. I will keep on getting this message till the limit is 5. So enter first number, enter second number, enter third number, enter fourth, and last will be enter fifth number. So now here I will give as 12. So when I will press this 12, what will happen? My value of max, it will change. First from 0, it will become 10, as I have typed the value there 10. Now, when I will press enter key, okay, after 12, when I will press enter key here, it is going to give me message, correct? And that message will be enter third number. That time your max will change. Your max will change from 10 to 12. Okay, and it will be ready. Now max is changed. Now here it is asking me enter third number. Now I will give third number as 5. Okay, third number as 5. Now when I will give this third number as 5, you can check here. 5 is less than 12. Value of max is 12. And 12 is less than, this NO is here 5. So whether 12 is less than 5? No. So I have not written anything. If the condition is satisfying, then only I have written max equals to number. Otherwise, I have written nothing. So no effect on this max. It will remain as it is. Then when I will press enter key, it will go for the next number, and there I will type 60. Now just observe what will happen. Now max value is 12. NO value is 60. So it is going to check 12 is less than 60. So answer is yes. The moment you get the answer as yes, children, what will happen? The value of 12 will change to 60. It will become here as 60. Now I will enter the next number, fifth number, and here I am giving 7. And now when I am going to press enter key, what will happen? It will check. Max value is 60. 60 is less than 7? No. So there is no change in your max value. Now limit is over. What was the limit given here? 5. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So limit is over, loop is stopped, and it came out of the loop and printed the message maximum number is. So maximum number is, what is the answer stored here? 60. That's why I'm getting here 60. Now let us see one more example, children. I'll run it one more time. Okay. And I'll change this. Here my max is initially 0. Okay. Now I'll take a small example or for 4. Now it is asking me enter first number. Now what I'll do, I will write here 23. So the moment I give 23, what is happening here? What is max value? I will just write that statement again so that you will understand what I'm saying. Okay. If max is less than no. Now, what is the value of max? Max is 0. So 0 is less than, here I will write, 0 is less than no. What is the value of no? 23. So 0 is less than 23. Yes. So what will happen? If it is yes, max will change to no. So what is the value of no? That is 23. So your max is going to become 23. Understood? Like this it is working. So here I will change max value from 0 to 23. So max became 23. Now here second number it is asking me, and second number I gave as 32, and then I pressed enter key. Now what happened when I have given here 32? It is going to check max value. What is the max value written here? Look here in this box, 23. So is 23 less than 32? Then again answer is yes. So max equals to no. That is max is equal to, what is the value of no? 32. So your max will become 32. So now 23 will go, and there what are we going to get? 32. Okay. Now it is asking me to enter third number. Third number I gave 3. Now what is going to happen here? Third number is 3. So max value is what? 32. 32 is less than 3? No. So there will be no change in your max. Max will remain as it is. Correct? Now I will give another number. Another number also I am giving 2. Okay, and I am pressing enter key. So now what has happened here? Here it is going to check. Value of max is 32, and I am checking it with the number value is 2. So whether the 32 is less? No. So again there is no change in your max. So max is not going to change. So here it should be blank. So I'll do the correction in the previous. When there is no change, means when the answer is coming in no, that time max equals to value will not change. It will remain blank. So here you can see the answer is 32. So now limit is reached. I have given limit up to 4. It will come out of the loop, and then it is printing maximum number is max, that is 32. So here you are getting maximum number is 32. So I hope you all have understood this, children. Now just to think, if my question, now let's just erase this. If I am saying that you have to do program to display the minimum number of given n numbers. So just imagine if you are going to take minimum number, what all changes will be there. What will be the first change? Think on it, because when I am taking maximum, I have taken max variable and I have checked here for lesser than sign. Now you think what will happen if I want to do the program for minimum of n numbers. First hint I will give, and that is very difficult hint I am giving, huh? That is mean. You will change the name from max to mean. But what is the value of your mean? That I'm not going to tell you. So that you have to find out. So this is a homework for you all to change the program in terms of minimum number. How will you calculate the minimum number from given n numbers? Think over it. Keep your solution ready till our next period. Now we will start, or we will move further to the next program. Now see the next question, children. You have to write a program to display the Fibonacci series up to n terms. Both programs we are doing using for loop only. Now what is mean by Fibonacci series? A Fibonacci series is a special kind of series, children, where the third number is calculated by adding first and second number. How? That I'll show you. Now suppose first number they have told you the series begins with 0. So first number is 0, second number is 1, right? So this is first number and second number. So now this first number, logic I am telling children, just listen carefully. First number, give me a minute, I'll change the width of the line. So this both will be termed as, now first number will be termed as A and second number will be termed as B. Now what I have to do is I have to add this A and B so that I will get the third number. Now what will be the third number? A plus B. 0 plus 1 is 1. So that is my third number. And how I am going to get it? By adding it. So now this third number will be called as a temporary variable, or you can term it as third variable. So I took it as temp. Then what I have to do is, children, now there is a change. What change? Now value of A and B will change. Now instead of B, this will become A and this will become B. B will take place of A, and sorry, A is going to take place of B and B is going to take place of temp. Now this will be A and this will be B. Again I have to do addition of this and then I will get here third number. So 1 plus 1 is 2. And now this 2 is my temp. Again this will be B and B will become A. Like this it will go on taking place. So this is called as Fibonacci series. So it is a special kind of a series where the third and subsequent terms are generated by adding the previous two terms. So first two terms are added and then you get the third number. And the series begins with 0 and 1. Now let us see the code. So here I have taken enter the limit, and that limit is n. Okay. Now, as I said, The series begins with two terms 0 and 1. So I have assigned 0 to A and 1 to variable B. As the logic is telling, in the question only it is told series begins with 0 and 1. So I gave value 0 to A and 1 to B. Then I will print these two terms immediately. So print AB. So 0 and 1 is printed. But here I have used semicolon so that the next output will print in front of it. Next, here. Now this is the different thing. For I is equal to, usually we take I is equal to 1 to n. But then you might be thinking, why Miss has taken here 3? The reason is, children, I have printed already first two terms of my series. So first 0 and second is 1. That is printed. So if two terms are printed, my series should begin with 3, not 1. Otherwise, the output will come wrong. Next step. Here, temp is equal to a plus b. That is third variable is equal to a plus b. You can take any name for that variable. I have written temp. You can use their c is equal to a plus b. Okay, your wish. I have written here temp is equal to a plus b. Now this addition is over. The next part, what I told you, your b is going to take place of temp and a is going to take place of b. So how I will write here? First I will print the answer, then a is equal to b and b is equal to temp. Means what will happen, children? Here value of b is given to a, correct, and here value of temp is given to b. In this way it will change. Okay, so this is called as actually interchanging the places, correct. Now this will continue till your loop does not reach the limit, and then next of I. Outside the loop, nothing. What are the important terms or important things in this program? First is assigning the value 0 and 1 to two different variables. Second step is printing them. See, I am telling you the steps. Step number 1 is assigning A and B their initial values, then printing them is the second step. Third step is executing your loop from number 3 to n. N is what? N is your limit. Correct. Then inside the loop, I will do addition of this 2. So temp is equal to a plus b. That is 0 plus 1. And then I have to print it. And then I have to change. This is the next important part. If this you will write wrong, program will go wrong. So value of b should be first stored in variable a, then only store variable temp's value to b. Otherwise output will come wrong, children. So now let us see this practically. Now I have copied the same code from my PPT and I have pasted it here, children, just to save our time. Because today I wanted to take two programs, that's why I have already typed my program. Now here I will run my code. Now it is asking enter the limit. So here limit I will give 5. And then you will get first term is 0, then is 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. Then 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. So this is how your this is how your working is taking place. Correct? What value of A is 0 and B is 1. So this both are printed. Then addition is calculated. Sum of this two is equals to third number. So 0 plus 1 is 1. This is A in the beginning and this is B. Next time this will become A and this will become your B. Actually, that is your temp, correct? Now here place is not there, so I am writing just T. Then again addition of this A plus B, that is 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. So this will become my temp, correct? Now B will become again A and temp will become as B. Again sum of 2 plus 1 is 3 and this will become your temp. But it has come to the limit, so it will stop. Okay, this is how it is working. Now I wanted to show you what will happen if I will not start my loop from 3. Instead of that, I am writing here 1. So let us check, children. I am giving limit here as 5 and check the output. So how many terms should be printed? 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 0 is first term. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So how many terms are printed? 7. But how many terms you want according to the program? 5. 2 are coming extra. The reason we have already printed them. You might be thinking, why can't we do the addition inside? But then, if you do addition inside, 0 plus 1 will give you 1. So the program will print 1 in the beginning. In your textbook, children, they have given the logic wrong. In the textbook, they have started the series from 1, but the series begins with 0. Keep this in mind. So, this is the correct logic. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to do both the programs on computer, explain it to yourself, and then write in your notebook. So till next period, you have got two main programs which you have to do on computer and write in your notebook. And one extra homework is given so that you have to think how to display the minimum of given n numbers. So total 3 programs are given to you all. 2 programs logic is told to you. 1 program logic you have to tell me in the next period. So today we will stop here, children. Thank you. Goodbye and take care.